Good morning, everyone. Welcome again to another live on how to save a couple of dollars, couple of $100 in your Reno. So today what I'm going to talk about is bathroom. Now that's a huge thing when we come to renovations. There are a lot of aspects in a bathroom that cost just heaps of money. Now there are a few tricks you can apply. Of course, this is when we are really tight on the budget and we need to make some changes. One thing that we can do is the tile height. Of course, going right up to the ceiling and having that seamless look, large tiles are a great option. But we need to understand, as per function, if you consider the functionality of the space, you do not need the tile to run full height. Of course, the shower area, we need that. We need the tile to run at least to a minimum of 1.8, if not more. But the other areas you can actually stop at a height of 1.2. That is good enough because that will be above your counter height as well. So it will be a good enough and easy for cleaning. Above that, you can just go for the painted finish. Now this is especially if you're going for some specific designer or any, specific tiles, because it helps you save a lot of money on the tile and the labor. So when you add that on, that is a really good saving. Another thing is when we plan a reno, just like I mentioned, it's lovely to have a seamless floor, from start to finish, have a lovely shower. But when we decide and probably we do some changes in the shower, we have to consider that shower will have a screed and then the tiling that comes out, waterproofing and tiling that has to be done. There is a chance there would be a small height that pops in. Of course, for premium luxury finishes, you would want to avoid that. You would actually drop down the floor and then do the shower so that when it's finished, it's all in one level. But if you're on a budget, now that's not a huge thing. You can afford to go up high, and in a way that, one side anyway, there will be your glass partition. So you can align it so that it comes exactly at the tile height. So that helps you save a lot of money because you don't have to sink your floor. You don't have to do anything you're just building from what is there and just building up. So that, of course, again saves you. It's more of saving in labor cost. So that's a huge saving. Now, another thing, this is a bit of a paradox, you can call it. Another way of saving is actually using good fittings, especially the things that go into the wall, the concealed items. When you have the tapware and all, that is the external pieces what you have, but what goes behind it, the mechanisms, the fittings, the pipe. Make sure that you make sure you do for a good quality, because you wouldn't want to waste that later. If something happens down the track, you have to literally pull that wall out, pull the tile out and redo the whole thing. That will lead to enormous amount of cost. So the best way is whatever item you're doing inside concealed, please make sure you go for really good quality items. So that's all for today. See you again tomorrow morning. Have a lovely day.